Everybody to New Hampshire Motor Speedway race number 19. DJ Curtis on pole for today's race. Here's the full qualifying results, and now let's take you to trackside. Just a couple seconds left till the race command. Alright, here it is.
Drivers, start your engines.
Engines fired up, ready to race here at Loudon. So, new points leader Tim Randolph has gone up, has an 11-point lead over the 11 team of Ramey and Fisher. Alexander Rowe is up 3 positions to 4th, and Max Anderson, he is 3rd with no change in the points. That 10 team secretly strong. Noodles has gone up a position. He is 5th. For the rest of the top 5 or top 10, Blazy Pitar, Riley Sampson, Patrick Mew, Nathan Norman, and Nick Colliday. Small error on the last point standings. Kip Silver Point's name is misspelled, and they did not change it to the right one. So there's that. But anyways, that's getting ready to go green here in New Hampshire. Nice sunny day. Pace car is in. Here we go. Green flag is waving. We're underway. Great launch for DJ Curtis. Really gets away. 27 with a really poor start. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, we got trouble. Joseph Curtis, they saved it. But those guys don't. Oh, huge hit. 2 cars upside down. Nick Wilcox barrel rolling down the back straightaway. We'll race it back to the line, as always. DJ Curtis in a 16 will come around, and he'll take the yellow flag. Alright, caution flag waves. We'll take a look at the replay. Take along at all. Man, Colin Bear, he just got some serious whiplash right there. Gets jammed to that safer barrier and just, oh man. And it pops out of the safer barrier too. Usually they get stuck, but the safer barrier and the catchment just spits them out. Nick Wilcox in a 19, the 22 Noodles, Cole Sampson, Chapman, and is that Lyle Austin? So 2 to the 23 XI racing drivers, or 2311. Did I say 23 XI? Oh, yeah, 2311. Right on board here with Nick Wilcox. Yeah, it just gets tight. He gets squeezed, takes out 2 drivers with him, and he goes for a ride himself as well. And then the 78, Colin Bear, right on board with him. Even in slow motion, it's pretty damn wicked of a crash, and yeah. Huge wreck already. I mean, New Hampshire is not what? Well, I forgot the word. But anyways, our first caution of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Oh, so that wreck took out 3 drivers. Wilcox, Bear, and Noodles out of the race. 37 drivers left. No lap cars on the inside, luckily. Nick Holiday in a 27 in 2nd place here. Nick Holiday is in a top 10 in points, has a win this season. DJ Curtis, our leader, does not, as we're back on our way. Chris Sang and Tina McCoy can't wait to get out there. They got some good starts. Here goes McCoy, though. He's going to go for 3rd. DJ Curtis, so far, his season has been horrible. It's going to take a miracle for the 16 team to be championship contenders or even come close to the top 10. As Nick Holiday gets by him and Tina McCoy in the 4 car. Racing for a 2nd place here. Oh, little contact there. Try to slide up. Not going to work. Oh, and around he goes. Right across, and Curtis is now upside down. Big hits. And just like that, leader to wrecker in less than a lap. And they're all piling in hard. There goes another driver, Max Anderson. He gets hit by Nathan Norman. His car is up in smoke. And caution is out again for the 2nd time. Holiday is our leader. Let's take a look at the replay. 1 in the 4 was racing hard. was trying to clear DJ Curtis, and he kind of did. Wasn't quite clear, but everything looked alright. But then they slid up, coming off turn 4. They get together again, and this time they crashed. And DJ Curtis just cuts across, gets wedged in, or wedges the other driver, and goes upside down with the 6. Big hit there from Wes McCoy in the 99. He is done. He was the only driver who needed to be towed back, and there's Anderson. He gets on his side. So 3 cars already upside down in less than 10 laps here in New Hampshire. Yeah, we had our shares of flips here in New Hampshire, so it's not that out of the order or strange. Let's run on board with DJ Curtis. This was his first pole, I think, this season. Yes, it is. They needed a good run today, or else that's it. Yeah, the 4, he wasn't quite clear, but he got away for about a moment, and then he bounces off the wall. Then he gets redirected right in front of the 6, goes upside down, goes for not a violent tumble, just goes over twice. Able to drive it back, but he's gonna drive that back to the garage area. And watch that 10 car. Right there, he gets hit. So that's another top 5 driver, or top 10 driver in the points involved in the crash. So anyway, everyone but the 99 was able to get it, was able to drive away, but you can see a few of them, like the 16 and the 9. They're done. Alright, let's take you back to the restart. Ready to go green. 33 drivers remaining on the racetrack. 4 drivers out from that crash. So Nick Holiday, Chris Sang, Riley Sampson, Alexander Rowe, Joseph Curtis. Pace car is in. Green flag waving, back underway. Look at Alexander Rowe already jumping out of line. That would be a penalty in real life, but in here, as long as you don't pass on the inside on the start-finish line. Outside is okay, inside is not. 3 wide for the race lead. Riley Sampson. Chris Sang in the 7 in the middle, but Sampson hangs on, still side by side. The 31 car right behind. And Sampson will take the lead. Already chasing his 2nd win of the season. Nick Holiday goes way up the racetrack. In the wall. Lots of positions lost. And oh, here we go again. Cheston's up and over. Oh, and the Brian Rodriguez gets launched in the air. A lot of cars going airborne today. Racing it back to the stripe. Sampson in a 34. And he door slams so hard you can see there's visible damage. Usually there isn't. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. This to take out Brad Cheston in the 15, the 11 to Fisher. 3 wide battle, almost 4 wide. Cheston goes up and over. Again, that certain angle. And look at Brian Rodriguez in a 20 on top of the 1 car. Does not go upside down, but comes close. Cheston, he goes skidding on his roof. There's a teammate. Does a teammate help out? Yes. Wait, unless he goes up and over again and does a couple rolls. But they eventually got back on all 4 wheels, so Casey Jackson helping out a little bit, and Rodriguez might have got hit by the 8 car, yeah. 8 car of Mitchell Hodak. He already has a front end damage. That's it for him. Launches at 20 in the air, kind of like Austin Dillon back in 2013. Somehow Rodriguez still able to drive that thing, but probably busted up the fuel cell. From the spectator view, get to see the back straightaway. Watch the carnage. And look at that 20 car go. Right on top of the 1. There's Anderson again, Andre England, and Lazy Petart. And there's Cheston once more, going for a ride. So our 3rd yellow of the day. Total of 4 cars have gone on their roof. We'll take you back to the restart. Getting ready for the green. Got some lap cars now on the way. 3 of them. The 20 somehow still out there. The 11 and the 12. This should be interesting. It's gonna wipe out half the field, aren't they? Here we go. Green flag is out. Back underway. Be patient here. Don't want to get stuck behind them. 20 car very slow in the start. Everyone's scrambling. Even the other lap cars are scrambling. Trying to get through. 2 car. Got a car around. That'll bring out the yellow. And up front, Alexander Rowe in the 31. Chris Sang. That takes the spot away from Samson. Drop him to 3rd. And oh, here we go again. Even more wrecking going on. Coming to the line. Got a car on pit road. That's Cowden. Had someone just spin out off of 4. 38, 17, maybe even the 10. It's got quite a bit of damage to the front end, but he's backing it up. And now he gets out. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Caution was called for the 24. There's a 17 going up high. Gets into Nicholas. Into the wall he goes. Only a single car wreck. Did Jackson get it? Nope. Came close though. So that triggered the yellow. But of course we had more wrecks. Had someone spin off of 4. Don't know who. See if we can catch that first. Not these guys. We just saw them. And oh, here we go. The 45 and the 48. Chapman. A hard hit. Trying to clear the 48 car. Straight into the wall he goes. So that's why Cowlin came down pit road. Oh, there goes another car. And the 17 nearly clobbers that 45. But we know he gets involved, or she gets involved in the 3rd wreck. I mean, we knew this was going to happen. Someone was going to get turned. 12 Andre England. Also another lap car. But was still faster into the wall, inside wall, cuts back across. The 2 and the 42, the 38. No one flipped this time at least. 26, 38, 77, our points leaders involved. And there's a 17 into the 38 car. And more, Lyle Austin, Max Anderson. A few more up there, 51 and 6. So more cars to the garage area, more like the junkyard at this point. See again from the second TV camera. Kenny Johnson is also in it. Parker Smith just squeezes by. And there's a 17. Then the 23. Then there's a 10. So our 4th yellow of the day, I believe. We'll take you back to the restart. Getting ready. 24 cars remain. Still got some lap cars. 20 cars still there. 12 and 11 as well. So, same guys from the previous caution. So Alexander Rowe already on his way. Or not on his way yet, but already contending for win number 4. 7 top 5s, 8 top 10s, 3 victories, but sits 4th. Green flag waves. Inconsistency for the 31. 17.11 or 1-1 is the average finish. Here's a 7 in the 47. 26 nearly gets turned. Got ourselves a new leader. Gotta keep an eye on this. Someone's gonna wreck again. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. The 12 car, the 21 goes around. Light hits. Nothing major. Caution is out. Let's take a look at the replay. Particularly teammates, 3 of them. 21, 2, and 12. And this was close. Andre England nearly went straight into the wall head on. Right into the barrels. But luckily just misses it. Holiday gets turned, who was running in 8th. Wilson was able to avoid a Rodriguez. Yeah, that's not going to do anything to the car. Parker, not Parker, but Brian Butcher. Just stops his car and waits for it to clear, and yeah, so far, that was a Small crash. Nothing major. We'll take you back to the restart. You ready? Here we go. Green flag, back underway. Alexander Rowe looking to retake second. Rodriguez in the wall. No caution yet. He is smoking bad. And the 48 gets turned around. Light's still green. We stay green. Track is clear. Now we'll finish off Rodriguez. He is done. That's one lap car out of the way. As Rowe is back out in front. Currently an 18-point gap. A win today would pretty much guarantee him to get that points lead back. As Tim Randolph, Fisher, Anderson all having bad races. 20 cars now out. He'll finish 24th. Might have some green flag runs for a bit. Maybe. Still got some slow cars in the way. Keep an eye on these guys for a bit. Andre England gonna give way. Lets them all through. The 11 has been almost cleared by everybody. I think some of those lead lap cars are about the same speed. So don't have to worry too much. The 26 nearly gets turned a little bit sideways there from help from the 5 car. Tony Green running in the top 10. He has 3 of those, but no top 5s. Been a rough one for the veteran. Looks like Alexander Rowe has a half a second lead. Here's Colin Cropley and Riley Sampson battle for 5th. Josh King in the 18 car is back here as well. Kenny Johnson in a 62. Parker Smith and Tony Green. Current top 10. Nicholas Dewey is still on the lead lap, by the way. He's actually battling some of these guys. He's not just trailing along. 2 car contact there for the 26. All is good now. Back to our leaders, side by side. Nick Holiday will take second. Again, they're just racing for second. And they're letting that 31 car get away. That's how he won Road America. They had a chance, but they just couldn't quite get there. It'll be a major heartbreak if Alexander Rowe does not win this championship. They have been on fire for most of the season. They had a few hiccups along the way, but 3 wins with 7 top 5s, that is the most. Does not have the most top 10s though, but he's only 1 shy of that, and he's on his way to get one. Tim Randolph, we know, has the best average finish so far, but a 13.67. That's why he is leading this points. But right now Tim Randolph is sitting in 14th. So still in the race with damage. That's still now a top 10. That'll be his 10th if he does. Yeah, even with the extra points for winning a race, you still gotta be consistent. Cableton, the 48 car who spun out, got turned. As the 2 car is up in smoke on pit road. Don't know if that was from a crash or mechanical. Possibly got it in the wall or something. As here comes Nick Holiday in the 27, looking to deny Alexander Rowe his 4th win. This time they're not going to let him get away. Not this time. Holiday already has himself a win. So he's on his way to win number 2, or looking for win number 2. He'll be the 3rd driver if he does. Chris Sang and Joseph Curtis, they don't have victories. Sang sits 33rd with only 1 top 5 to his name. And Joseph Curtis is 13th. He does have a win actually. Right, he has won a race. So he's also looking for win number 2. They'll put the 48 a lap down now. Josh King is in the top 5. Now going for 4th against the 7 car. Josh King has also had a pretty rough season. Yeah, the 48 nearly gets turned by Curtis. Curtis has no patience for this. Right on the outside, those two go. Nice and easy here. Still trying to get by that 48 car. Gonna give him the outside. Still on him. Not letting him get away. Colin Cropley is 6th. Sampson 7th. Kenny Johnson. Noah Holiday has worked her way up back to 9th. That's incredible. This 21 car is wicked fast. Had to maneuver all those slow cars and was able to work her way back up into the top 10. Even these two, who don't even have that much damage, was able to get by easily. So we got 3 drivers. 2 of them are looking for their 2nd. 1 of them looking for their 4th. Either way, looks like we can get ourselves a repeat winner. Unless Josh King in the 18 can spoil the party. Or Chris Sang in the 7. As Alexander Rowe will clear Nick Holiday. As they're about to put the 11 car 2 laps down. Down the back straightaway, gonna use the inside line. Nick Holiday gets held up a bit. Well, kind of being used as a pick, and oh, Fisher nearly gets turned. Careful cutting back across. Josh King any closer, and yeah, into the wall they go. King in the 18. He is the only Toyota, and he's the only Toyota that's having a good day. His teammates, the 11 is out, Rodriguez is out, after nearly flipping 2. As half teammates from 2311, they're done. Lau Austin and Chapman. So yeah, I mean the 26 car, he is 18th. Who else can we? Right, and Nick Wilcox early in the race, right at the start, went flipping. So yeah, Josh King for once. The luck is on his side. And here he comes. Chasing down the 47. Yeah, we would like to not have another repeat winner. Get ourselves a new one. Josh King in the 18. Looking to be that driver. Side by side here with Joseph Curtis. Can't quite clear him yet. (26-12) got 2 lap cars. Gonna be in the way here, but Alexander Rowe gonna catch him on the straightaway. So no real worry there. It's only the turns. Especially entry and exit. Curtis back to 2nd. Or still remains in 2nd. As it gets away, but Nick Holiday gets 3rd back. King gonna be boxed in here. Held up by Andre England. Can't cut to the inside yet. Now he does. Nope. Still can't get there. Sampson and Sang have closed in. See, that's why the worst place to catch him is in the turns. You just get boxed in, or they just cut in front of you. Got one more. Casey Jackson. Oh, here we go. Colin Cropley. Hiroshi. 5 remaining here. Looks like it's down to 2 drivers. Maybe 3. Joseph looking inside. Trying to use that 51 car. Gets on the flat. Oh, this is not a good spot. This is not a good spot. Here we go. And around the leaders go. Caution flag waves. And that will be our first overtime finish for sure. As Nick Holiday has taken the lead, but the race is not over yet. Alexander only dropped a third. Joseph Curtis is second. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Take a look here. I knew it was going to be tight. I knew they were going to crash. Casey Jackson on the top. Alexander Rowe in the middle. They make contact. And Rowe gets turned into the wall. Joseph pushes through. Imagine that coming to the checkered flag. That would be insane. Nick Hawley would have gotten themselves a free win right there. But they got the caution. Quickly recovered. Only lost a spot for... Joseph remained in second. Rowe just lost 2. He's going to get the inside line on this restart. He's going to get the jump. And yeah, that ends our streak. 18 races we gone without an overtime finish. That has to be a record. So yes, finally, race number 19 will be going into overtime. Alright, let's take a look or see how they line up. Then we'll take you to it. Hawley will lead the field to the restart. 20 drivers will be able to... 3 of these guys will... Hiroshi, Austin, and Calvin, they've got the laps back. For the rest, Andre England and Ramian Fisher, they will be parked. As for the rest of the drivers, there is the official results for the retirees. And for the rest, they'll get another shot. So it'll be 2 laps, no caution, no matter what. And yeah, that'll be it. We'll take you to overtime. It's getting ready for the first overtime of the season. Nick Hawley in the 27 car, looking for win number 2. As well as Joseph Curtis. Alexander Rowe in the 31, looking for his 4th win, and everyone else, well, almost everybody else, looking for their first. Green flag waves. Great start for Nick Holiday. Rowe in the 31, having the inside line advantage. Will get him second. 3 wide, 4 wide. Look at Green in the 5. Hard slam. Cropley in the 3 car is there. He's going to get into the top 5 as well. Riley Sampson goes up high. Alexander Rowe chasing down Nick Hawley. He's got to run. Coming to the white flag. More pushing and shoving going on back there. Rowe's going to send it in there deep. Side by side. There's Joseph Curtis. He is clear. Alexander Rowe is clear. Oh, there goes Noel Hawley upside down. More cars involved. Does not matter. And coming to the stripe, Joseph Curtis gonna have to settle for second today as Alexander Rowe will take win number 4. And it'll be here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. I knew he was gonna get that one back. It was probably best that he restarted 3rd. Nick Hawley unable to hang on, and Joseph Curtis had to fight his way back to 2nd. Could not quite get there. Let's take a look at the full race results. There you have it. Alexander Rowe, again a winner. Joseph Curtis, Nick Hawley, Tony Green. Finally, top 5 for him. Riley Sampson, Chris Sang, Josh King, Colin Cropley, Ryan Butcher, and Parker Smith. The top 10, as you can see the rest of the drivers. And we take a look at that wreck there at the end first. They came back after getting turned earlier in the race. Came back into the top 10. Then this overtime finish kind of ruined that for her. She only goes over once, takes a hit. Nicholas Jewett and Calvin also going around. Sam Curtis keeps silver point. But it wasn't a nasty flip. It was a pretty smooth one. Wasn't bouncing, didn't hit hard on anything. So yeah, probably like the least violent flip we had today. That thing goes for a ride still. And yep, they only had that one wreck. The game closed. I thought they're gonna all make it back. So close. So Alexander Rowe, once again, a winner. Well, I'll take you to victory lane.